How to recreate Zidane's 2018 Real Madrid tactics in Efootball. In this iconic season, Zidane led his team to a historic third consecutive Champions League title. After rewatching their games, I was amazed by Zidane's ability to maintain a balanced team by bringing out the best traits of every player. This video will cover the 3 formations and tactics Zidane used most that season. And for each formation, I'll go over his strategies, how to build a squad, and some online build-up plays. Let's get started. Zidane's Madrid was incredibly flexible, meaning that players didn't rigidly stick to their positions, making their system unpredictable. The 4-3-1-2 was the formation they used most that season. The build-up started from the back, with the fullbacks usually staying higher up the pitch to unleash their incredible attacking abilities. Casemiro wasn't a Busquets-type player, so Kroos or Modric would often drop back behind Marcelo or Carvajal to orchestrate from the back. This allowed Madrid to utilize Kroos and Modric's incredible vision and passing abilities to break out from the high press while enabling the fullbacks to be more dangerous in the attacking third. A key element of this setup was Isco's freedom of movement. With his exceptional ball control and dribbling, he could overload any area of the pitch where Real Madrid needed an advantage. Whether in midfield to dominate possession or out wide to link with the fullbacks, Isco's role gave the team even more control. The center forwards, Ronaldo and Benzema, could often stay central, finding space in the box to finish chances. Of course, they were also free to move wide or drop deep to help with the build-up. To build a team, I'd suggest using possession. Madrid was second in both possession and accurate passes in La Liga, and possession team style allows for flexible positioning, just like Madrid's build-up. The keeper should be an offensive keeper like Navas. The center backs should consist of an aggressive destroyer like Ramos, and a fast build-up defender like Varane. A fullback finisher like Marcelo would be ideal, as he frequently moves into the box, but an offensive fullback could also work as long as the player is good at dribbling and crossing. An offensive fullback like Carvajal, an anchorman or destroyer like Casemiro, 2 orchestrators like Kroos and Modric, with one being skilled at long passes and shooting, and the other being adept at dribbling and short passes. The AMF should be a creative playmaker who excels at dribbling and moves around to offer support. Finally, Ronaldo should play as himself, while a deep-lying forward like Benzema completes the setup. For extra instructions, I'd suggest giving both fullbacks the attacking. This play showcases how Kroos builds up from the back when Marcelo moves higher, as well as Isco's freedom of movement creating chances wherever he goes. Kroos's long pass and the 2 center forwards.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. Tries a shot. Really needed it.
Build up on the left side, the fullback is attacking as instructed.
Beckham threads one in. He's got away. Now here's the delivery. Pedri!
Benzema and Ronaldo are quite deadly in the box.
He's picked his way through. That has been slung wide. There's the hit! In for the pieces! Ticking over.
Trying some long shots by Kroos.
Good effort from distance. Really is quite a sight to behold.
This build-up play has everything. Long pass, AMF's movement, fullback's run, Modric's pass, and Benzema's finishing. A typical 4-3-1-2 attack. Ronaldo's kicking power. Kroos's shooting ability can be used wisely.
Oh, great ball! Pedri, and he's got the beating of his man. Over a dead ball. Yeah, not just that, I think, you know.
Again, trying some long shots. Notice the 2 forwards positions, they are pretty flexible. What?
The ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Defense though able to hold on this time.
That was a bad shot. The second tactic is the famous BBC in a 4-3-3 formation. Due to Bale's injuries at the start of the season, BBC wasn't a major starting tactic anymore, but Zidane still played them in some league games and the UCL final after Bale subbed in. The build-up from the back remains the same, with the fullbacks pushing high and the CMFs dropping deep. But with one less midfielder, maintaining control became a bigger challenge. This is where Benzema's role as a deep-lying forward became essential. His excellent playmaking and link-up abilities allowed Real Madrid to connect their midfield and attack seamlessly. The fullbacks moved high to provide width, while the famous BBC would flood into the box and finish the chances. It was deadly because all three forwards were incredibly good at finishing. Bale's inclusion added a new dimension to Madrid's attack. His explosiveness, pace, and ability to shoot from distance made him a constant threat, whether cutting inside or staying wide. To build a team, it should be a 4-3-3, with Ronaldo being a left center forward. Everyone else can remain the same, with the addition of a left-footed prolific winger who should be fast and good at shooting, like Gareth Bale. For extra instruction, I would keep attacking for the left back, but not the right back, to maintain a good balance. Varane's defense, Benzema dropping deep.
Roberto Carlos. It's Beckham. Kluivert. Passing is
Marcelo's
Christian
cross,
Sharp.
Ronaldo's finishing.
Shapes to shoot. In the years of the players.
A typical BBC attack. Bale staying out wide,
Sooner rather than later.
Benzema dropping deep, Ronaldo making a deadly run.
Most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Beckham.
Ronaldo and Marcelo were a deadly duo.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Climbs up big.
Again, the positions of players were very flexible.
Roberto Carlos. Cedric, what are you thinking? Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Now it's Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort, and they hit the front. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet. Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out. Well, he's going for
Wow.
goal. Such scenes here. A sea of team
Another
colours
BBC
swinging
attack.
down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes later. And already we're underway. Climbs up big. Had to go that way.
Again, Benzema creating space for Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this.
This was a smooth build-up, ending with a crazy finish.
Are seeing more of the ball, but still not carrying much goal threat. Here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Modric's dribbling in tight spaces really helps.
Roberto Carlos delivers across. And it's Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
This play had an insane run by
Well
Ronaldo.
stopped. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The third tactic was a 4-4-2 system, which Zidane actually used in 12 out of 38 league games. Without a dedicated defensive midfielder, Kroos played deeper, forming a double pivot with either Modric or Kovacic to provide defensive cover and maintain control during the build-up. The two attacking midfielders were highly flexible in their roles. They could move centrally to connect with the double pivot for more control, or drift wide to provide width when needed. This positional freedom ensured Madrid remained unpredictable in their play. In the attacking third, Madrid's wing play relied on fluid combination play involving the fullbacks, AMFs, and forwards. Ronaldo and Benzema stayed centrally most of the time, focusing on finishing chances while the AMFs and fullbacks took over responsibilities on the flanks. To build a team, it should be a 4-4-2 with two AMFs. The left AMF should be a left-footed creative playmaker, good at shooting and crossing like Asensio. The right AMF should be a right-footed hole player, good at shooting and offensive awareness like Lucas Vazquez. I would give the left back an attacking instruction again.
That's what paid to a promising move.
This play shows how in possession style the AMFs aren't fixed on one side.
Promising build up. There's plenty of really nice passing. There's the hit. Often the case with goal scorers. Little influence, and all of a sudden.
Going from right to left, creating space for Marcelo's run.
It's Kluivert. Oh, super ball. And a header. That's great positioning. So good from him.
You can try some long shots by AMFs too.
And now the hit. It's the Kluivert.
This is why a left-footed AMF should play on the left, and vice versa.
Oh, smack able to generate that amount of activity.
The two center forwards stayed centrally.
Beckham.
Combination play between the three players on the left.
Carlos really added the width. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid looking to pass their way.
Another long shot attempt.
He's tried one. Little clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Close. It's Cristiano
What?
Ronaldo. No, he's got that wrong.
Nice pass by Benzema.
Oh, shoots in time. And it's Kovacic.
Another 1-2s between the two center forwards.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Way through. Palmer. De Bruyne.
Another assist from Marcelo to Ronaldo.
And here's Roberto Carlos. And the shots. Marvelous.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more content in the future.